has come. For 300 years, we prepared, we grew stronger. While you rested in your cradle of power.
So here is some good news. Sonic the Hedgehog, doing fantastic. I'm really glad this movie is doing well for a lot of reasons. The fact that the studio cared about fans, cared about public reception. I think those are all great things. And it's something that really just has been ignored lately, because what has been the common theme among studios for really the past couple of years? Middle finger to the fans. That's kind of ended with Sonic, and that's why I really like this movie. And I also think it was a really good movie. I did do a review on it. I've watched a lot of other reviews from the community, and it seems that people really like this movie, and I'm glad. Like I said, man, this movie is a movie for fans. It's a movie for kids, too. I think adults can enjoy it as well. It's a movie the whole family can go see, and I think that that's good, especially if the whole family can enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun movie. A lot of nods to longtime fans. If you're a fan of the games, you're going to see a lot of references in there that'll make you smile, and I think that that's great. The redesigning of the character helped this movie out a lot. It really did. So I'm glad to see this. And a lot of people are upset. Of course, Birds of Woke. A lot of people butthurt about that movie being a disaster. And because of that, for two reasons, Birds of Prey and the fact that the movie listened to fans, critics aren't going to like that. We go to Rotten Tomatoes here. You can see that the score has went to 64% for shills. Audiences, though, 2,000 verified ratings, 95%. That's really good. Now, of course, Rotten Tomatoes has its flaws, but there's no other website where I can make this kind of comparison. I have to use it. I'm sorry. I know people always make that comment. I hear you. Rotten Tomatoes is shady and kind of garbage. But this speaks volumes. This, to me, says this is a good movie. The fact that critics are whining and huffing and puffing about it, audiences like it, this is always good news to me. And then you see this, zooms by Birds of Prey with 21 million Friday box office win. This, of course, has the shills in San Francisco very upset. I'm happy to see that because I think they're not even real people. They're like human husks of human components, really. That's it. They don't really have any soul. So people are really upset about that. And because of that, we're seeing a lot of reviews come out like this. Sonic the Hedgehog review, a film made for everyone, ends up being for no one. But I would say the common person disagrees with you, sir. Then you're seeing really big butthurt articles like this. Listen to this title. It says everything. Sonic the Hedgehog is expected to make more than Birds of Prey in its opening weekend. What bullshit. So this person's very upset about that. Wrote a very, very short article here. It's basically telling you to choose wisely. You can see Birds of Prey or Sonic the Hedgehog. And it's really funny. Listen to this. We are clearly in a bad place. I don't know about you, but if I have to spend my hard-earned money on a film, it better be a good one. And I guarantee you, Birds of Prey is worth your money. So, go watch it. Shameless plug, the end. Birds of Prey and Sonic the Hedgehog are in theaters this weekend. Choose wisely.
What a story, Mark.
I think they are choosing wisely. That's why you're seeing Sonic pushing 64 plus. I actually think it's going to get around 80. I think it's going to get around 80 because we really don't know how many people are going to go to the movie theaters today. They don't really have the numbers for Saturday yet. We won't have that till tomorrow. I think it's going to do 70, 80. We'll see, but I think it's going to have a really good opening weekend. And that's good. You know what this does? Do you know what that does? That makes studios think, hey, maybe we should listen to fans more. Because there's really a few small things that fans want, I think, universally. To be respected, not lectured. So no woke stuff. That would be nice if you take the woke stuff out. And respecting source material. I think if you're taking a property that has a history, you should respect it. The Sonic design they used originally was kind of bad. And I don't think they were trying to be disrespectful. They were trying to look different. And people didn't like that. You got a character that's been around for 20 years or however long he's been around. People don't want that design. They made a change. It's not even really that big of a deal. I mean, it costs the money, but I'm saying like it didn't change the story drastically. It was a small change, and with the references to the history of the character and making him look more like he should, because he does now. He doesn't look weird like he did before. You got a hit, and you put good faith in with the fans. And because of that, you're going to make your money back. And you're going to make the money back for the redesign. It was a good investment. There's examples of not trying to do things for everybody, though. Rise of Skywalker is a good one for that. They should have stuck to their guns with that Colin Trevorrow script. That script, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there was a director attached to Rise of Skywalker. I don't even know if they were going to call it Rise of Skywalker, who was there before J.J. Abrams. He had a script for that movie, and they scrapped it and fired him and brought in J.J. Abrams. That leaked script that he put out was much better, in my opinion, than Rise of Skywalker. It wasn't that much better, but it was still a better movie, it seemed like, and they should have stuck to their guns and just made that movie. But instead, they tried to please everybody and it didn't work. So there's a line to walk here, but I think if it's small things like not giving your customers the finger, maybe respecting source material, those are small things that I think you should do for fans. Look at Star Trek. Star Trek is a mess. Most Star Trek fans don't like Picard or Discovery. And that's because it doesn't respect source material. And of course, anytime these companies listen to fans, by the way, legacy media doesn't like that. So we got the BBC here. From Sonic the Hedgehog to Star Wars, all fans too entitled. I think fans should be respected. They're not entitled. They should be respected. Star Wars disrespected the fans. Look what's happened to Star Wars. Sonic the Hedgehog respected the fans. Look what happened. Legacy media doesn't like this because here's the bottom line. Legacy media, they want companies to listen to them, not us. And when movies like Sonic the Hedgehog listen to us and do well and ignore them, it shows that they really don't have any power anymore, that no one's listening to them because they used to be the voice. Well, they tried to be our voice, and it didn't quite work out, did it? They're a bunch of shills. They're fake. None of them are real people. They're terrible people in most cases. They'll go and look up, there was a charity event where that guy raised a bunch of money for a charity, and these shill reporters went and looked at his tweets from like 20 years ago and tried to cancel him. And that's the kind of people these are. They're terrible, garbage human beings. And I'm glad that they're losing their power. Sonic the Hedgehog is a humongous win, and I'm very glad that it's doing well because maybe with its success, we'll see more companies say, hey, maybe, just maybe, let's not give our fans the finger. And let's do the right thing here. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Short video, guys. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I'm probably going to stream tonight, so watch out for that. Thanks for watching. Leave me your comments. What are you thinking about Sonic's success? Do you think we'll have more video? Do you think we'll have more companies listen to us now? That's the question that I want to ask here. So let me know your answers to that in the comments. Throw a like up if you would. Share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that and subscribe if you're new.